Hello and welcome to this short tutorial on how to get the truffle worm and kinda how to defeat the Fishron, well, in my way of course. First I wanna say I had very big problems to get actually a truffle worm and finally fight Fishron. I actually recorded this video I think 3 days after I first fighted Fishron, and I was really happy to finally find out how to get the truffle worm. So if you have the problem too, well, then listen, open your ears now. First, I wanna say this worked for me. Maybe you don't have the exact setup, maybe you need to change a little bit your setup, but anyways, it's Terraria, you can rebuild pretty much the same setup that I have. So let's see. I have this very big block, let us say that, a very big part of the mushroom biome right here. It's very thick, it has more tiles, more blocks, you know, stacked on each other. I will say like 4 or 5, I think, of thick layer of just mushroom biome. I think that's very important to have a lot of layers of mushroom biome and not only just one block, you know, just lines of it. Then what I do is I go on the ceiling that I'm not seeing the ground, which means I think I'm like 1 or 2 blocks above the ground that I can't see it, and that is exactly what you need that the truffle worm spawns. You're close enough, the mushroom biome is right under you, and you can also kind of see every time there's those big fungi blobs, you know, which are shooting those little annoying mushroom things in your face, which are dealing like a ton of damage. This is a kind of the exact moment when also truffle worm spawns. They kind of have, I think, the same spawn rate, so look out for that. But it's definitely gonna happen that something spawns there. You can even have, like what I have the Raven on, which means it kind of says all the time that something is down there. Don't worry, if you have the Raven on, it will not destroy the truffle worm. But still, if you shoot with your arrows or whatever you have at the bottom of the ground, it will destroy the truffle worm if it hits, because truffle worm has like no health, of course. So, and if you just jump down at some point, I would say wait around 1 or 2 minutes. It should happen that there is something. Of course, my mushroom biome is very small, but I think it's the layer which really makes it good, and it's also because I'm very close to it. Alright, if you got it now, you can pretty much repeat this over and over and over again, pretty much. Just don't think it's always gonna work. I think I had some problems where it's like 15-20 minutes nothing, and I can understand why you would just flip table and just drop it. I understand, you know, just go out, you don't need to stand there. But I think I easily got, when I stand there for half an hour, 9 truffle worms. And you really don't need so much to get, I think, every item from Fishron. I mean, maybe if you're not that lucky. Still, you definitely will get a lot of truffle worm if you do it kinda in my way. If you're having this, let's go to the left or right side. I will go to the right side, of course. You can see in the background I have already the Fishron wings, of course. You don't need them. I, of course, fight it with them because I have them. Actually, I fight it against him in my Shroomite armor. Funny thing, I even have the wrong armor or the wrong mask on because it's for bullet damage, not for bow. I actually fight more with the bow. Kinda weird. Still, I did more damage with the bow than with the gun I have. So, with the Uzi. It's kinda weird. Just try it out, what's best for you. I fight with that. I liked it. And I also used actually the spooky wings the first time I fight against him. He's very fast. A swift potion is, I think, very needed. You see anyways what I'm using, what buffs I have. Also the weapons, I showed you everything, and there's pretty much a fight. I have different fight scenes for you. Actually, one in the night. Tip, do not fight him at the night. Never. I mean, maybe if you're really strong and maybe if you can move fast later if you fight it against him multiple times, but do not fight him against him in the night. You can't see anything besides his glowing eyes when he's in a second form where he's faster and shooting more those tornadoes which are dealing tons of damage. You can just be in there like 2 seconds and I think it deals like 2 or 3 times 100 plus damage. Of course, depends on if you're melee or not. Still, I would not recommend melee. Maybe with special weapons. I haven't tried it out. I tried out with mage. Works totally fine. You see it, of course, in the gameplay in the background. But, of course, range is also very good. Then I tried out the new weapons with melee. Even the new melee weapon is the Fishron, which has those bubbles, is extremely strong, which is amazing. I love it. This is actually the one item where I'm thinking, like, you know, I think I'm gonna play more melee. This is the weapon which deals like tons of damage. You see it anyways in the background right now. Very good. I don't like the new Tsunami, but that is just what I think. So go and check that out, get all the items and play with them around. Still need to say, Bubblegum is OP against Fishron if you have the right armor on. It's pretty OP. You destroy him in less than a minute, which is pretty insane because I fucked around like 4 minutes or 5 minutes for the first time I defeated him. It's kind of weird. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I helped you now to get the Truffle Worm, and then you of course just go rampage and defeat him 20 million times. If you enjoyed this video, please go and leave a like. It helps me out a shit ton. It helps me out so much. Thank you so much, of course, for the support. Leave a comment down below how you how your loadout is, how you like to fight him maybe. And of course, don't forget, if you like this video or my voice or whatever, then go on my channel. There are many different videos of Terraria and other games. Go check them out. Please subscribe to the channel if you feel so nice. And I would really appreciate to have you, of course, because, hey, making more people happy is great for me. And it's also great for you, because I can make you happy. Alright, thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time.